Hello my friends and welcome back to the rabbit hole. In today's video, oh my gosh, I'm finally doing my Kopari review. Ooh, this is one that really had some setbacks in the process, but we're here and I'm really excited to do this video for three main reasons. Number one is a lot of people have asked me my thoughts on coconut oil and acne. This is a quite debatable topic right here. Lots of people believe that coconut oil does cause acne, and in all fairness, it does rank high on the comedogenic scale. In spite of a couple flaws with that rating system, it's been a concern for a lot of people. A lot of people avoid coconut oil because of that. On the other hand, there's been this whole new surge in people saying, oh, but coconut oil is actually good for acne. It's actually antimicrobial and can help to fight off the acne infection. Since Kopari does base their entire brand on coconut oil, and according to them, the finest coconut oil, I thought this would be a perfect way for me to get that answer once and for all, at least in terms of for myself. So we will definitely talk about that in this video today. In addition to that, Kopari is sulfate-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, cruelty-free, vegan, and also silicone-free, which is probably the least emphasized of all of those. But a lot of people have asked me to find silicone-free skincare. Silicone-free products do work well for a lot of people. Here's a brand that's silicone-free. And reason number three I'm so excited about this video is that Kopari actually focuses on sustainability. There's a topic that we never talk about in the beauty world. So all of Kopari's coconut oil is sustainably sourced from the Philippine Islands via local farmers. Again, I know this is a topic that we don't focus on much at all, but I guess what I would really like to see is for topics like sustainability and fair trade to be as important in the future as the cruelty-free movement. That's my hope, at least right now. If you were to go sustainably sourced in terms of beauty products, it's a great motivator for a low buy. It's just not talked about enough, and there's not a lot of incentive for brands to do it, mainly because it does raise the price of the products. But again, it's something that I hope we focus on because, we should care about people as well and the livelihood of people. So my plan for this video is to take you through the 12 products that I've been using, give you reviews of all of them. I did buy 3 sets in order to do this trial, and also the toothpaste. So we've got a lot to review. I'm gonna divide this video up by face products first and then body products later. I do hope you stay for the whole video because I think the body products are, spoiler alert, incredible. I really, really enjoyed them. But also, before we get into this video, I'm gonna give you pros and cons of the entire brand first. I don't usually do this. Instead, I give you pros and cons of each product, but I'm gonna tell you right now that there is a lot of similarity in these products. And you'll understand exactly why I say that when we talk about my very first pro/con. So let's get into that list. Number one is that there are no actives in any of these products. So again, with this being a very, very all-natural brand, natural enough that a rat can eat it and be fine. By the way, that's why I wasn't worried. Really, the brand's products read like smoothies. But what this means is that the products aren't going to have an intense effect on your skin. So for example, if you were to jump over to this brand from using Dr. Dennis Gross products, Ole Henriksen even, The Ordinary, you might be surprised at how little they do for your skin in terms of transformation. But this is a pro and a con wrapped into one because it's a pro for anybody who does have sensitive skin. I don't think these products are going to be irritating on the skin. They certainly weren't for me. It's a pro because they're going to pair really beautifully with active ingredients. And just so you know what I've been using with it, I did not buy their serum. I looked at it and didn't think it was going to do enough for me. So instead I've been using the Pixie Glow Tonic Serum. I've also been using the Fleur and Bee Nectar of the Sea Vitamin C. That's a great product if you're looking to stay more natural but still have actives. But again, a con if you're thinking this entire brand is going to transform your skin. It's just not going to do what active ingredients do. Number two, because this brand is silicone-free, I think it's really important for you to understand what silicone does in a product and what happens if you take it out. I was reading a lot of reviews for these products because I really try to incorporate my thoughts as well as other people's in my videos, and a lot of reviewers were saying these products don't spread nicely on the skin. Yeah, that's true because they don't have silicones. That's where silicones excel. They're really good at making products just glide across the skin. You take that out, you're gonna need to buff every one of these products into the skin. But again, that's a pro, because really and truly, silicones don't do anything for the skin. If anything, they might actually prevent some amount of absorption. So, once again, this is perspective here, whether it's a pro or a con. Number 3, specifically with the face products, there is no added fragrance or essential oils. However, there are plant extracts. What that means is that it's going to be, again, better for sensitive skin, because extracts are nowhere near as potent as essential oils. But that said, if you do have an allergy to specific plant ingredients, you're still going to need to read the full ingredients list. Make sure that you don't have any allergies to those ingredients. And then finally, since I saw a few people kind of griping about this in other reviews, I do want to say the entire brand is coconut based. Pretty much everything smells like coconut. If that is not a scent you enjoy, you will probably not enjoy the brand. So let's go ahead and get into product reviews. We're gonna start with face products, and I'm gonna do this my personal favorite to my least favorite per category. This coconut shear oil. This is $44 for 1.7 ounces, which is actually really affordable if you think about the fact that a lot of oils, especially mid-range, high-end oils, are typically, $60 for an ounce. This is such a beautiful oil. I guess they call it sheer because of how lightweight it is. So what it mainly is coconut oil combined with the esters of shea butter. Let me show you its texture. So hopefully you can see it really is a very lightweight oil. I haven't had any problems with this solidifying at room temperature. It's the only one actually that hasn't solidified. I probably should have put that as a pro-con in the beginning of this video. You may have to warm up some of these products, especially in the winter. I guess I have a little bit of a confession in talking about this. I'd started to get self-conscious about my fine lines on my forehead again. It's something I've battled with, and in all fairness, I guess I'm not really, 20 anymore, even though I feel like I am. And certain ingredients do help. A lot of oils do help. This somehow helps a lot. And it's surprising because it's something I really can't quite explain, although I found another reviewer who said this exact same thing. This seems to do something really spectacular for fine lines. Maybe it's a case of really they are onto something with the quality of the oil they use. We'll talk more about that when we talk about the melt. All I can tell you is I adore this. I think it's very affordable. It has no scent, no fragrance. It's just an incredible oil. So next on my list is the Coconut Lip Glossy. This is $13 for 0.3 ounces, which again is a fantastic price. This is a petroleum-free lip balm, and actually what gives it its unique texture, and it is a very thin, easy to spread lip balm, is that this one is very high in squalane. It's such a beautiful formula that actually nourishes the lips, again with no added ingredients, no silicone fillers, nothing like that. Just a beautiful lip balm. The only potential con with this is because it is so runny. I personally will never buy any of the colored ones or tinted lip balms. I don't know about you guys, but I've had some really embarrassing situations with, very runny lip balms that are tinted. I don't want to repeat that mistake, so I'll be sticking with the clear one for life. But wow, it's an incredible lip balm. Then we have the Coconut Face Cream. This is $38 for 2.5 ounces. Again, I'm telling you, these prices are actually excellent. This is a product I was initially quite nervous about using on my face because it does have coconut oil. I am so happy to tell you I did not break out from using this. I actually found this to be a really beautiful moisturizer. The only con, again, I mentioned it in the beginning of this video, it doesn't spread that well. You do have to buff this one in. All right, hopefully you can see this. So it's thick. I was actually surprised that one of the things I noticed some reviewers saying was that they didn't feel it was hydrating enough. I absolutely think it's hydrating enough. It's not only coconut oil, it's also sunflower. I think maybe what people are talking about is that it is more emollient than humectant. So I guess if you're expecting a humectant-rich moisturizer, yes, it's more emollient. It's great on top of a serum, though. All right, so there it is buffed out. And again, I am wearing these today. I have this on my face. I have the sheer oil on my forehead, so hopefully you can see, how those look on. Now, I do want to be cautious in saying that this didn't break me out. Maybe other people might experience breakouts, but I will tell you, I looked through tons and tons of reviews of this, both on the Sephora website and on the Ulta website. And I was shocked by how few people had breakouts. I think I found maybe one review in total in which a person thought this might have been breaking them out, and maybe it was. But yeah, my experience was really, really positive with this and all of the face products. Well, actually not all the face products. Let me go ahead and get into the two that I didn't really love. So this is the coconut cleansing oil. This one is $32 for 5.1 ounces. And it's not that this is a bad cleansing oil. It actually works just about as well as using coconut oil, but I think that was maybe my issue. I've used cleansing oils that are a lot more effective than this. So even though it still works, you have to rub a little more than I personally prefer. Again, it's more natural, and that's exactly what you're getting with this. So if you don't want to be using sulfates, here you go, great option. And then finally, the one face product that really didn't work out for me. This is the Coconut Rose Toner. It is $28 for 5.1 ounces, and unfortunately, this product right here correlated with breakouts for me. I can't really tell if it's that this product broke me out or if this product irritated my skin, which led to breakouts later on. Kopari claims that this is an alcohol-free toner, which sounds very nice. The problem is that it is high in witch hazel, and witch hazel always contains some amount of alcohol. And I'm forced to kind of conclude that probably was the ingredient of issue for me, since everything else is very similar to the other products. It's a shame. I do like the spray mechanism. It just didn't work out for me. Let's tackle the coconut melt one more time on this channel. This is $28 for 5.1 ounces, $18 for this 2.5 ounce size. Now, if you've ever bought coconut oil, you know that this is definitely more expensive than the coconut oil you can get in your grocery store. Again, like I said in the beginning, Kopari does claim that their coconut oil is much more cared for. It is sustainably sourced from that Philippine Islands. As opposed to the other ones. What am I saying? I'm gonna give this to you from a nutritionist point of view, since that is what I studied. There is validity here. It is true that if you grow an apple in Oregon versus in Washington, they're likely going to have some differences in the nutrient profile. In fact, if you have two apples in the same bag, they're going to have some differences in the nutritional profile of those two apples. But it always comes down to this question of how much and does it matter? And the answer to that is I don't really know. You know, as far as I know, nobody's done a nutrient breakdown of Kopari's coconut oil versus another brand's coconut oil, but that said, there are some very strong feelings in the reviews of this product. Oh my goodness, please, do yourself a favor if you ever want to understand what it's like to be a YouTuber. Go read some of those reviews, because you will understand how passionate people are about their opinions. There are people who are yelling at other people in the review section. No, this is absolutely different than other coconut oils. And then there's people who are like, no, you're absolutely getting ripped off. You know, you end up with this situation of, if you feel really passionate about loving this product, that is great, keep on buying it. If you don't, that's fine. And the reason I'm saying this is what it's like to be a YouTuber is because I have had a lot of people yell at me for my opinions when they're just my opinion, man. So one of the ways I like using this is in my hair. That said, I used it last night and I really should have used some volumizing products, because it does, if you just cover your hair in oils, your hair is gonna be a little more flat, and if you have really fine hair like mine, it's gonna be this flat. But yeah, I could have worked around that. It does make my hair look really healthy though. But I also tried this as a face mask. Do you have any idea how terrified I was about doing that? Thankfully, it went really well, to the point where I actually used this on some dry patches. I feel like I'm constantly battling dryness no matter what I do. Dryness versus acne. What I was doing is using this anywhere that I had a dry patch. I would leave it on overnight. This was really, really helpful. Again, you know, maybe you could just use coconut oil. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just doing this video to tell you my experience, and I had a really good experience with it. I am gonna say I think this had limits. I don't think that it really treated my acne, which a lot of people claim that it does. I'll link that video again where I list a whole bunch of acne treatments, at least 10. I think it's 14. I won't personally add coconut to an acne treatment list, but I don't think it broke me out. And by the way, if you can see the new batch of scars that I have, I did break out during our hurricane weekend. I attribute that one to stress, so you know, hopefully I can minimize this new scarring that I have, but that's all been after this. This whole video, this whole trial got a little wonky, as some of you know. Let's move on to body products. So I'm gonna start with this one because it is my absolute favorite. This is the Coconut Body Glow. It is $28 for 1.7 ounces. That's kind of a small container this time around. I'm not sure why. I do think they changed at least the packaging. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I love it. Somebody in the reviews compared this to Patrick Ta's Glow Oil, said it was a dupe for it. I don't know if that's true because I don't own that. All I know is this is stunning. It smells divine. Well, again, it smells divine to me. My version of heaven has, you know, coconut scent. It definitely has the beach. And it has a lot of dogs. That's my personal heaven. So many dogs, all the dog cuddles. Am I getting carried away? Maybe, but I love dogs. They're so sweet. Anyway, this is fantastic. This is scented. It does have added fragrance, but again, it's a body oil. So I tried out two lotion type of products from the brand, the Coconut Balm, which is $34 for 3 ounces, and the Coconut Milk, which is $30 for 8.45 ounces. Now, the difference between these two, there's actually a huge difference between these two. The Coconut Balm is a very, very thick texture, and the Coconut Body Milk is a runny, standard lotion texture. I'm gonna tell you that personally, I loved the balm. I love this. If you have dry elbows, dry hands, this is incredible. This is something I probably won't repurchase because to me it actually was very much like using any lotion. Even in terms of the ingredients, it wasn't that impressive to me, whereas the coconut balm actually is a beautiful ingredients list. So there's the coconut balm and there's the coconut lotion. This one is just so much thicker, very, very thick. This one is pretty runny. And then we have two shower options. We have the Coconut Crush Scrub, which retails for $39 for 10 ounces, and the Coconut Shower Oil, which is $28 for 8.45 ounces. This scrub is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, it smells so incredibly good. It really gives you a good exfoliation on the skin and then leaves you so hydrated. And this one is a brown sugar scrub with some coconut shell powder in it, none of those microbeads. Kopari wouldn't be a sustainable brand and then go and put microbeads in their product. This is really an incredible product. I like the coconut shower oil as well. I think this is a good option for dry skin, but just personally, as somebody who likes scrubs, this is one of the best scrubs I've ever tried. Oh, I love it. And then last, I have the coconut toothpaste. This retails for $12 for 3.4 ounces. This is fluoride free. So if you're looking for a more natural toothpaste, this is actually a great option. Instead of fluoride, they use hydroxyapatite, nano hydroxyapatite. So that is an anti-cavity ingredient that's been used more and more. I know it's being used in Japan, and in this toothpaste, it is sustainably sourced from Italy. I'm gonna tell you that Kopari also has a charcoal version of this, which I did not buy. Personally, I'm very hesitant about the charcoal toothpaste craze. Boy, have I ever had the Alice, will you review this product on your channel emails, but I'm very hesitant on recommending those, mainly because I have done the research on charcoal toothpaste, and it seems that a lot of dentists are concerned that using charcoal could actually erode your enamel. That's not a risk that I'm personally willing to take. I'm sure there are some people who have tried it and are enjoying it, but just personally, I can't comfortably sit here and recommend that with what I've read from dentists. This one doesn't have charcoal. I think that this one is absolutely fine. I've actually really been enjoying it. It's not strong. It does have peppermint oil in it also to help fight bacteria in your mouth, but it's not an overwhelming taste. It's not an overwhelming scent. I think it's actually a really nice toothpaste, again, if you're looking for something more natural. All right, guys, so that is my Kopari review. I hope you found it helpful. Please, as always, drop your experience in the comments section. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.